Hey, just gonna record a quick one today. This past week was MUX. It was awesome. It was amazing. May or may not be the best vlog experience today, admittedly, because number one, This is a few days after the fact. I'm a little late on my Patreon. Sorry, guys, but it's a few days after the fact, and also I didn't really record anything during the day. It was so hectic, but I'll give you a quick mental rundown of what happened the whole day, kind of like, a recount from beginning to end, and I'll probably spice in a little bit of footage so you can see what it was like. But okay, so it started. Honestly, it was a blur because the night before I was working on a track that I intended to spin for my own set. So I worked until around 6 a.m. for that. And I got it done. It's not the most exciting ending, but at least it was easy to spin out. So I kind of made a little club mix. So I did that. Tried to sleep for a little bit. I woke up around 2. So decent amount of sleep, even though it wasn't great sleep. So I woke up and then I went to my studio because I had so much stuff to pack. I had to get my sound, and then we were using my board, my controller, and then also my lights. It's all me. So yeah. So actually, before I packed, I practiced a little bit first. So I practiced some of my sequences because I did do a speech that was planned. I spoke under Charlie XCX's "Party for You." It was cute because the song just keeps saying "Party for you, party for you, party for." So I would speak on top of it, but then at the end, maybe I kind of rushed through it, but I'm pretty sure I said, "Oh, we are MUX and this party is for you." So that was cute. I did that. So I practiced the sequence into finishing with my song, and then I did that for around an hour and a half. And then by that point, it was maybe 5:30, 6. So I packed up, and then my friend gave me a ride to Cloud, and then we arrived at 7. And that was the beginning of the setup time. So really we have 2 hours to set up, which seems like a good amount of time, but oh my gosh. I tried to work pretty fast, but still we kind of ran out of time between sound and testing the sound, and I was taping down a lot of shit because I like to have my setup pretty clean and safe. And then the lighting didn't really stick on the wall as good as I hoped for. So I had to fix that. And then there were some visuals. Visuals was more Alex's side, but there was some issue there. So there was another delay. And then merch was also, I had to fix some things there. So nothing unexpected, but piled together, we did kind of run out of time. And then also me being a little bit green about briefing my staff, and also my host bailed. So yeah. I didn't feel like panic mode, but just like matter of fact, we were a little bit behind schedule, which is okay. But so finally, people started coming in 9-ish, 9:15-ish, and then Alex is supposed to start playing 9:30. So maybe we started 9:40, which is not too bad. But I honestly expected maybe like 6 people to pull up because promotion is hard. It's hard sell for people to get to a show. No matter how much you carry yourself. I mean, for most people, it's just another day. So I understand that fully. being in the music world for the longest time, it's not always easy to sell to, especially if you're a new show, if you're a new act without any fan base or clout. But all things considered, I think we had honestly an amazing turnout. Truly. So I had 100 wristbands that I bought for Thor, and I counted 84 left. So go figure. Around 80 people showed up, which is fucking amazing. It's more than I could ever ask for. It was super cute. I loved people dancing their heart out. It's awesome to see. And one thing that was particularly great was I didn't recognize a lot of the people. I kind of didn't know who the fuck they were, which is perfect. I don't really want to capture the exact same crowd that already hangs out in the scene all the time. I kind of want some new people. That is our target. We are targeting people who are not super comfortable or not super used to hanging out in a club every day. So that was perfect. That lined up with our goals, which is awesome. And then also the fact that people enjoyed the music as much as it was different from the usual scene. I think people liked my set. I didn't feel super comfortable playing, which is something to be improved upon. I definitely need to take more gigs, but also I was just handling a million things throughout the whole night from setup to end. I just kept making rounds. I just kept walking around. Hey, are you guys doing good? I would go to the door. Hey, how are you doing? And then sometimes I would need to sub so our door person, Kenny, she did an amazing job, but sometimes I would still have to say if she wants a bathroom break. So I would have to cover the door. And then host bailed, so I need to get some friends to help me sub in for host. So that required a little more attention. But all in all, I think we did a great event and people enjoyed it. And the messaging thing that Alex and I figured out was a hit. People were using it, and it was awesome. I think it was enough of a hit for us to literally kind of make it a trademark. It has to happen every event now, which is cool. That's great branding. Who the fuck else is going to have live messages? And who's going to do it convincingly? Because, from Alex and me having developed this, and also just me coming up with the idea in the first place, you already know I'm already thinking about it a lot. And even for our next event, it's going to be a Valentine's event. I already have some new ideas for it that will make it slightly spicier, super cool, and yeah, it's not easily replicable anymore, both technicality wise, but also just me being a step ahead in terms of thinking about it and having ideas about it. Some of my friends came. Thank you so much if you were one of the people who pulled up. Some of them quote unquote friends, but really they're people I'm just acquaintance with, or like some of them I've met once. Shout out to Maggie. I met her once, but she pulled up. That was super sweet. It was awesome. Great to see their faces, and they all seemed like they had a great time. So yeah, very excited for the new one, but for now, I am in between waiting for footage to come back so I can make a post about it. And also just trying to do some other things before I go dive into another freaking event planning binge. So I'm going to play more drums. I'm going to make beats and try BeatStars. So I'm very excited to do something else. But kind of a week to take a break and take care of things that I've been neglecting. And then tomorrow I put my stuff back in my studio, but I haven't set it up back yet. So I'm gonna do that tomorrow. Have to pop up for a show, but let's see. So I played. So Alex played first. I played after, and then after after Alex was Topher, and then after Topher, I played, and then Frank played last. So I again didn't feel super comfortable on stage, but I think I played well. I was just a little bit doubtful, and I was worried about how I looked on stage. So that probably was, some people can be able to tell, but it's okay. I just need to do more gigs. All in all, I think I sounded good. My set was a little short because I wanted to give Frank a little more time. But yeah, and then again, super cute. I loved seeing my friends there, and I loved that they were all having a great time, and I was able to let a lot of strangers experience something new. And I think, pardon me if I am wrong or I'm overthinking, but I think a lot of people wanted something new, and we were it. So yeah, that was super cute. I'm really excited for the next one. The night ended just fine. Good amount of sales, a lot of reflections on what we can do better next time, both, event planning wise, but also money wise. We about broke even this event, which is not bad at all for the first event. That was fucking amazing. But we still have to recoup some of our earlier investments. We're still in the red right now, and we are in it to play. We're not trying to perpetually lose money. So next one, we do want to see some green, so we can start turning green as a whole, not just event wise, but like the whole operation can possibly start turning green. So anyway, I blabbered long enough. I don't know how I start speaking, and it's now fucking 12 minutes, but shout out to myself for this ongoing gag. If you haven't realized, yeah. Hopefully one of you get it. If you get it, it's just stupid and a little bit funny for me. But yeah, until the next one, hopefully I won't be so late on my vlogs. What else? Hopefully I'll go viral on drums soon. Yeah. Tired of not being recognized, so I'm gonna work hard on that. But yeah, thanks for sitting through. That this week was MBX week. Both my work in progress and my vlog is about MBX. Oh my gosh, the work in progress is even longer than this. So if you like long form content, good for you. Strap in. If you don't like it, what can I say? Sorry. But yeah, have a good night.